Hey, welcome to Soul Whisper Tarot. I'm Tamsyn, and I'm glad you're here. This is a space where we have deep self-discovery, healing, and personal empowerment. My readings are not about predicting the future, but about helping you navigate the present, gain clarity, and step into your most authentic self. So if you're looking for guidance to help you overcome anxiety, build resilience, and embrace your unique path, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. So today we're asking a very important question. Who are you truly meant to be? It's easy to get caught up in the expectations of others, but deep inside you have a core essence that is uniquely you. So this reading is designed to help you reconnect with that truth, recognize any outside influences shaping your identity, and understand how to step fully into your power. So we're going to be pulling from 5 different oracle decks, one for each area of this topic, and then we'll conclude with some tarot, and I have the Sacred Self-Care Oracle to kind of wrap it all up and help you to continue to value yourself and care for yourself. Okay, so let's get started. And the areas of this topic that we're mainly focused on asking about with these oracle cards are 1, your core essence, 2, the masks you wear, 3, your hidden gifts, 4, your biggest blocks, and 5, your path forward. So this first one represents the real you at your soul level, beyond any labels or roles you've taken on in life. And that's number 38, the bridge. And we'll go through this after we've set them out. I just kind of want to see them all together first. And then the masks you wear would be relaxed energy, number 19. That's an interesting thing for being a mask, huh? And then hidden gifts, we have fire elemental. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Oh, look, it's connection, you know? Once again, a bridge. And these are your biggest blocks, right? So we have projection, attachment, and deceit. And I'll read the rest of the card after we get done with the setting them out. And then the final, your path forward, we have soul awakening, you decide, I'll put that right there so we can see it better. I love that tree. I have a thing for trees, and I just really love that tree. And trust your feelings. Okay. And earlier, before I messed it all up and had to start back over again, I had started handling these cards. Anyway, one of your cards already fell out on the tarot deck, so we'll see what happens. Why is this being weird? Okay, so the core you, who you really are at a soul level, is a bridge. A bridge between where you are and where you need to be. You're the kind of person that makes things easier for other people to do things, to be who they are, and a very accepting, very open-minded person. It doesn't matter to you what a person identifies as so much as that they're human, right? And you're the kind of person, like I said, that can accept anybody, and you kind of make it possible for people that normally wouldn't hang out together per se to kick it. And as far as that goes for you too, because you live your life in such a way at the soul level that people don't see the negative of that stereotype. So it allows for people to not see the negative in stereotypes and to get rid of the stereotypes and just join together. And you're connected. you're connected to the divine, and through that connection, it brings that joy that you need, or that you like, that you spread throughout everywhere you go. But that ability to be so accepting and so open-minded and just willing to walk with other people, or to walk it through yourself to the next place. You know, a bridge will get you from here to there when something's in your way. And so my guess is you're good at overcoming obstacles and accepting other people, and just being open to new things, to places you haven't been, maybe. Very colorful kind of person. You're like almost eccentric in a way, but unique. That's the word I'm looking for. A unique person, all of your own. And you can see that and allow that in other people as well. Okay, and so our second section we got is the masks you wear. And that's this relaxed energy. So you never let anybody see, or I'm not saying never, but as a general rule, people see you and they see somebody who they think is calm and cool and got it figured out, no matter what's going on for you, right? And that's the case of being that don't want to get in the way, because it's easier to just be relaxed and not draw attention to yourself, and to just let other people be, than it is to stand up and like assert yourself, I would say. A mask you'd wear, it's like, this is that quiet, I want to say not quiet, but the person that you can go to and they're just going to be chill. They're going to accept you. They're going to just be chill. And like, you don't get upset. That's it. You don't get upset at the little things. What other people do, you generally don't let them see how it pisses you off, right? People pleasing, I would see in that one. But you're just kind of a relaxed, you make it possible for other people to be relaxed. And that's how you mask what's going on for you, is you making other people comfortable, or being there for other people. And that feeling of good, that good feeling that it gives you, is your way of masking just who you are, you know, keeping yourself from being seen by the people that don't understand you. Because your hidden gifts is igniting a fire for the divine. You're there to connect people with the divine and to their purpose, and you don't even see it. That's how come you're so accepting and so relaxed and so whatever. But that kind of stuff is scary to other people. So the biggest blocks that I see would be other people's projections that you take on as your own. It says, seek the truth within before pointing fingers. So other people, they don't want to, excuse me, when they don't want to look at what your presence brings around, you know, what that bridge is leading them to, they tend to project onto you. And they project onto you so that they don't have to be honest with themselves. And so it's a self-honesty that this deceit represents, right? So you're really good at fooling yourself into thinking, this is something that it's not. Or accepting other people and thinking that because you can see the good in them, that they are good and they're not going to hurt you. And you have a hard time with the attachment. You have a hard time letting go. True growth requires letting go, it says. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections. So when other people are afraid of the light that you shine, and the bridge that you are, and the place that they're naturally wanting, their soul's wanting to go to. The next step, when they're afraid of that because they're afraid of whatever it is that they're reasoning why they don't want to move forward, that's when they project onto you, or when you make them feel insecure or like too fiery, inferior. But you take on those projections. That's what I'm trying to say. Your biggest block is that you take on those projections and you attach to them, and you need to let that go and be honest with yourself about who you really are and quit taking on other people's projections to be able to move forward. So your biggest block is your self-deceit, attachment, and your attachment to other people's projections of who you are. Instead of being honest with yourself about who you are, you'd rather see, or you believe what you're told. And that's why you can't move forward. So the path forward is, it's called soul awakening. You're quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do, right? So move forward. Let your soul open up and become who it wants to be, because you're irresistible. You're a very attractive energy when you're united like that. When you're honest with yourself and you quit taking on other people's projections and you are authentic to who you are, then you're irresistible. So like it says, why spend your days fighting yourself? Don't you have other things you'd rather be doing? Let your soul shine through. That's all I'm saying. You decide. When you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine. Give from your heart. So that's it entirely. You decide what you want to give and what you don't want to give. And you decide if it's the right for you or not. So if it's not the right time for you, or if it doesn't align with you, or it doesn't feel right, or whatever, if it's forced or it's draining you, don't do it. But you're the one that makes the decisions about what you do and do not do, who you do and do not connect with, right? Because it's about becoming who you are authentically. And then trust your feelings. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. You decide. Let your soul shine through. Trust your feelings. And you decide. Right? That's how you move forward to become the bridge that you are. And who says that the relaxed energy is a mask per se? I mean, it's a mask in a way that you don't show other people what you're really feeling or how their actions affect you. But it's also who you are, because you're very open and accepting, right? Okay, so let's go with the tarot and see what it has to say. We have the Five of Air, right? Which is the Five of Swords. And then we have the Queen of Water, so the Queen of Cups. I'm only going to pull 5 of these. The Knight of Air. Fastest card in the deck, huh? The Chariot. Oh, that came out for me earlier. And one final one. I guess we're taking these. Nope, I guess we're not taking that. Taking that one. Put the rest of these back together. They're trying to fall apart on me here. And this is King of Air. Boy, a lot of air cards. A lot of sword energy here. And on the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Right? Okay. So let me get a good look at these cards for a minute, and then... Oh, we need this one too. And it is Ace of Water. Ouch! Oh, that was hot. Okay, so let me take a good look at these, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, well, I'm back. I know everything looks a little different, but that's because, well, my stupid camera fell over and I had to put it back together. So, with the tarot, we see more about who you really are. And I see somebody that, despite knowing the better, because you read people really well, right? You read them, you understand them, you're even mostly psychic, empathic, and very intuitive. And you can tell who's good for you and who's not good for you. But you tend to let people that aren't good for you decide what you're going to be doing, you know, and make the decisions in your connection. And you tend to give them the benefit of the doubt to the point where it can get detrimental to you and it can smother you. But you're capable of knowing who's who and deciding who you shouldn't be hanging around, who's not good for you. But you're really soft and sensitive, and you just don't want to upset them. You want to keep the peace and be that relaxed energy, right? And with your ability to see both sides of a situation, you can always justify why people do the things they do. And you're always willing to give them a chance. And but you're also an out-of-the-box thinker, kind of somebody who comes up with ideas that nobody else does. But the follow-through, and that's usually because you're telling yourself all kinds of things about yourself that aren't true. It's once again taking on the projections of other people or what you think you should be doing, and then using that to beat yourself up with. But when you're determined and when you're sure of yourself, boy, you can really move forward. You can take both the dark and the light of a situation, bring it together like that bridge, and move it forward, right? You're unstoppable when you want something and when your passion is ignited. When you're on fire, right? But you're also can tend to be emotional and disorganized, and that can get in your way and slow you down sometimes, keeping you stuck in these patterns with people that's smothering you out or diminishing your energy or your zest to go forward. Once again, I see you're psychic, you're intuitive, you know what needs to be done, you know you're able to discern who's who and what's what of a situation. And usually you see the things that other people don't. But like I said, you take that into your head and you just take on other people's projections of you and then beat yourself up with it and let it smother you out. And you just pour everything out into everybody else and don't often focus on you. And then that drains you, and then you're empty and you can't do anything. You don't want to do anything. And then those thoughts come back in again. And you beat yourself up again with other people's projections instead of letting it go and quit telling yourself that you're something you're not. And just letting yourself be who you are. You don't need to hide from yourself from other people, right? Because you are perfect the way you are. So I'm going to go ahead, and I know I didn't talk about this in the beginning, but I want to pull a card from the Four Agreements. And that's basically, it's a book, and it's a really good book. And these cards are based on it. And the Four Agreements are: be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, always, what's it say? Be impeccable with your word, always do your best, and I think the other one is about truth. Where is it? Don't take anything personally. Be impeccable with your word. Always do your best. And don't make assumptions. Those are the 4 agreements. And these are cards that go along with the stuff in the book. It's a very small book. You'd like it. Okay, we're going to pull one of those for a piece of advice. It says, don't take anything personally, right? Transform your life. Oh, look, there's 2. Always do your best. Love and nurture your body. So, don't take anything personally. Transform your life. So, don't take on other people's projections, right? When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. Quit taking on other people's projections and then beating yourself up with them. And always do your best. Love and nurture your body. Your own body is a manifestation of God, and if you honor your body, everything will change for you. Practice giving love to every part of your body. This will plant seeds of love in your mind, and when they grow, you will love, honor, and respect your body immensely. And that goes for your mind, too. Don't keep mind-flaying yourself with other people. I know I keep saying it, but it's a really important thing for you to get, is other people's projections of who you are or not who you are. You decide who you are, let your soul shine, and become who you really are inside. Don't be afraid. You're a pretty cool person. And now we're gonna pull the self-care, right? So until next time, or until you feel better, here's an idea for a self-care. And it says, beauty ritual. Love and honor your body, right? Oh, there's 2. And chanting. So, the meditation where you do mantras. So, self-care in a beauty ritual, like she's painting her nails or, taking a bath. Do something for you that makes you feel pretty or good looking if you're a guy. And then chanting, meditating, it's a way of focusing your mind on the direction you want it to go and clearing it of everything else. Okay? So until next time, this was Tamsyn with Soul Whispers Tarot. Empower yourself and live a good life.